Hi everyone, Amy Kennedy here, ceramic artist from Melbourne, Australia. A special hello if you are in Melbourne. What a few weeks it has been. I tell ya, I'm a pretty positive person, but I have my moments over this past week or so, and I wanted to share in the video today what has really helped me in this past week and actually in these past few months, what has saved my bacon, and I hope it might be useful for you. So July 2020, I find myself in 3 different sorts of accountability type groups or one-on-one situations, and these are in the areas of business, art and well-being. And 2 of them have happened because of what's been happening in the world. They've very much been influenced by that. As each one has come on my radar and someone's proposed it or they've invited me, my first instinct has been to run a mile, and I just think, no, I've got too much on. I don't want to have to deal with any more people. I don't want to have to get my shit together in front of other people. But I don't follow that train of thought for too long, and I will commit and I'll put it in my calendar because I know now from experience that these accountability calls, sessions, add a lot of value to my life. And instead of them being extra things that I have to do and extra time to do these things, they actually make me use my time. They allow me to get focus and clarity and use my time in more valuable ways. In my Evolve program, the program that I run with artists, I have scheduled check-in accountability type sessions with them. And I have a structure that we go through in these sessions, and I ask a series of questions such as, what are you celebrating? What is going really well with you at the moment? What have you been working on? What is challenging you? What are your next steps? And how can I help? In the accountability groups and one-on-ones that I'm in, I've found them really valuable because it's an environment where I can speak openly and honestly about my art, my life, everything's interconnected, and really have someone listen. It cannot be overestimated the value of speaking aloud the things that are pinballing around up here, just for ourselves, to get perspective on that. And then if we want, we can get perspective and insight from other people on that too. I find that these sessions help me get through all the fog and sort of find out what's really important for me, what's not so important, and what I want to get done. And I'm not saying that these accountability sessions have to be for us so we can hit the big goals with our art and have the huge impact that we want, but just for making small steps forward or getting some focus on what we want, they are really valuable. I think that if you are feeling particularly disconnected, which is normal at this time, and you might be like me, I sometimes feel there's all this information just swirling around. I can't grab onto anything, a little bit adrift. And if you're feeling down or unmotivated and you don't have an accountability type group or accountability one-on-one person, I would really highly consider you doing that, setting that up. And it can be short and sweet. Actually, I advocate for short and sweet. You know, you set your time frame, you set your parameters, you set your questions, what you want to, the topics that you want to talk about, and choose that other person wisely. So consider some things to consider with this is, of course, to choose someone that you like, that you have a good rapport with. Choose someone that you know is a good listener. They will really listen. And you have to know that you listen to. This is really important. You want to choose someone where you can be honest with them, you have their confidence and trust, and you can be vulnerable. And you want to choose someone that is mostly a positive person. You don't want to be doing this with a negative Nelly. That would be the worst thing ever. But they have added so much value, particularly this past week or so. I can't tell you, it's just given me a lot of clarity, a lot of lightness to what's going on in art, in life, everything else. And it's given me a lot more positivity and focus. And I really feel like that I'm not alone, that people are going through similar things in their own ways. And I feel very meaningfully connected with other people. So if you have any questions or comments about this, and you're even thinking, well, yeah, this sounds good, I wouldn't know how to do it, please put a comment below or send me a direct message. I would love to help with this. I hope this is useful for you in some way. Thank you for listening. Take care, stay strong, and I will see you soon.